Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Some of the activities of IZE-IYAMU while he was in school and may stand against him, as PDP is using this as a weapon. IZE-IYAMU denies pouring acid on students as an undergraduate. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Thank you very much for your huge, massive, and continuous support. We truly, really appreciate you. God bless you. Well, we are discussing about the governorship candidates today, Pastor IZE-IYAMU. But after getting this news of some things that happened, I was a bit skeptical. Then I remember that people repent, yes? So today is about IZE-IYAMU, some of his activities while he was in school. I never knew he was a cult member. I never knew. But because of, politics, they go to dig up people's past. And guess what? The grave have bones. That's why they say there's skeleton in people's cupboard. But at a television yesterday, we gathered all that has been happening to IZE-IYAMU. What happened while he was in school? Anyway, my people, if you have not given us a thumbs up, this would be a good time to do so. And please don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into the news and get all the details. IZE-IYAMU has denied pouring acid on a fellow student when he was an undergraduate at the University of Benin. During the 2016 governorship campaign, a former governor of Edo State, Mr. Adams Oshomole, has alleged that IZE-IYAMU, who was the candidate of the People Democratic Party in that election, poured acid on his students. Can you see that is serious? Can you see what kind of person that was then, or the kind of person he was? But in an online television program monitored in Benin City yesterday, IZE-IYAMU said he drew the attention of the then UNIBEN administration to the plight of the students. IZE-IYAMU, who said he ensured the student got first aid treatment, however, added that he and others linked to the incident were rusticated because of the identity of the culprits were never known. He said he entered the University of Ibadan in 1980. He read political science, but later changed to law and did not graduate until 1986 because of the rustification. He explained, when I was in the university, I was a member of the pirate confraternity. At that time, we didn't look at it as a cult arrangement, but some people were already coming in with tendencies that created problem. We had this very confraternity group, and one evening, someone reported to us that they had beaten up a final year student who was also close to us, and they mentioned the names of those involved, and we said no, that it is bad and we have to visit the situation. Don't also forget too that I was a student union leader, very prominent in the among the students in the Student Union Congress. So I and some persons who heard about this complaint said, let's go and see the people concerned and talk to them. We went there and met with the people concerned. They opened the door for us and we discussed the matter under a very cordial atmosphere, only for some people to come in, and before we knew it, there was smoke in the whole place, and someone shouted acid. Somebody was shouting and screaming. It was then I realized that somebody had poured acid on somebody, and I quickly rushed to the security post. I brought them in, and I took the young man to get first aid treatment. Of course, the school set up an inquiry, and the people that were affected admitted that I was the one who brought security agencies, and I was the one who took him for the medical attention to get the first aid treatment. I asked who poured it, and I said, they asked who poured it, and I said, I don't know. He said He knew the face but does not know the name, and nobody appeared to know the name of the person that poured the acid. The university then said, since you people don't want to mention the name, we are going to sanitize all of you involved. And before we knew what was happening, we were expelled. But the reason they gave was that for expelling us was that we are all belong to the particular organization. But the long and short of it is that we were on it for about 2 years till 1986, when the Senate of the university had a meeting and said these guys have been punished enough. That if they look at the record, we are not the one who committed the crime, as the true identity of who committed the crime was not really known. So we were called back and I graduated and went to law school, he stated. Well, don't forget that Adams Oshiomhole indicted him with this very statement in 2016, where he said IZE-IYAMU poured acid on a student while he was an undergraduate. And because of that, he was expelled from the University of Benin, which is a short name called UNIBEN. So that was why he was expelled. So a lot of matter have been going on with regards to this matter. And IZE-IYAMU was at a television program yesterday where he was trying to explain that this was what happened. That indeed, when he was in school, he was in a confraternity. He was a pirate member. You heard the news yourself. And that's what happened that day, what Adams Oshiomhole was talking about. In fact, this is kind of like very ironic. It's very, I don't know what to say exactly about it, because he's trying to defend Adams Oshiomhole, who is the one promoting him at this time. So it's a kind of bittersweet, if you get what I mean. It's in between. Yes, it's in between, because Adams Oshiomhole is one of the people who is seriously with IZE-IYAMU at this time and wants him to be the governor of Edo State. But guess what? The internet does not forget. No. That's why we are saying, please, speak against bad governance. Don't allow it see the light of day. Everything we are publishing, everything we put online, the whole world is seeing it and cannot be taken away from the internet. The internet does not forget. The internet does not forgive. People may forget. 20 years after today, go to Apple Line Media. You can retrace every news we have given. Guess what? Even if those news are deleted, the person who knows their way around the internet can still fish it out. That's the internet for you. So, Adams Oshiomhole in 2016, let me tell you something. Be careful what you do today. Be very careful. You don't know if that thing will become like a little, you go to a bush and you see one thing wiggling and you say, oh, this looks very beautiful. It looks very beautiful. I think I'll take it home to become a pet. Gradually begins to grow, not knowing that as little as that thing is, it got venom and it can bite, which can even lead to the heart stopping its beat. That is the little snake. You see, to say, oh, this baby's thing is so wiggly. I love it. It's so nice. And you begin to play with it and you put it in a cushion. You take it to your house. You are sleeping unaware. All of a sudden, that same thing that you have been nurturing and putting and say, oh, it's a little wiggly thing. It's so innocent. Will come back to become what? The thing that can stop your heart from beating. That's what's happening to IZE-IYAMU. Adams Oshiomhole ended his political career in Edo State. He successfully told the people of Edo State, not my words, his words. We've published one of the news on that as well. You can refer for yourself and get all the details with regards to that. He said IZE-IYAMU is not a man to be trusted. Don't trust him with your public phone. Don't put him in place. You say those words and you say it was a political statement. No. You meant it at that time. How come now is a political statement? This is what is happening now. And this is what is biting IZE-IYAMU. This is what is biting him. Yesterday he was at a press conference and needed to explain and clarify things. He needed to tell people because it's difficult. It's difficult. It's very difficult. Unless Nigeria election will go the way, the way they normally do things, rig and all that, I see the chances very, very slim. And that's not because I have a preference for anybody. It's just you look at the facts and analyze yourself. What do you think? Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Have a lovely day. God bless. Bye for now.